Back. Another video. Be real quick. Hoping everybody in South Texas is safe. Tropical storm or hurricane Beryl made landfall earlier today. A lot of my family and friends down there showing pictures of the damage, so I hope y'all are safe. Many of y'all are without power, so I hope that gets restored quickly. With that being said, it just crossed my mind, just hit me. I'm like, let me make a quick video on this. Power is very important, and it's actually a sector in the stock market, you guys, the utility sectors. So I wanted to, talk about a few companies that I own, what you should look for in a utility company, because it's always going to be there, guys. Unless we all disconnect from the grid, everybody gets solar panels, a wind machine or a battery, still going to need connection to power. Even with those, because those aren't consistent, even though they're renewable resources, unless you have a lot. So, still going to be the main way folks get power moving forward. So, a few stocks that I own dealing with electric utilities. I own Duke Energy. So, Duke Energy is a utility that's based mostly on the East Coast, southeastern United States, and pretty sizable company. Been in existence well over 100 years. Also on Southern Company. Southern Company is Georgia Power, Alabama Power, Mississippi Power. It's their parent company. So those are some stocks that I own. There's a few other ones out there that are pretty good. You guys can look at First Energy. I think their ticker is FE. Duke, Dukes is DUK. Southern Company is SO. What's so great about utility companies, like I said, everybody's going to need power, and they're the original machine when it comes to like the or the heartbeat of the economy in the country. So they're going to be consistent. A lot of them pay a dividend, a hefty dividend, since they've been paying for so long. And if they're in the area where it's growing population wise, if there's a lot of economic growth with companies being in those areas, and also generators. So if you have like solar providers or solar farms, wind farms, battery farms, all connecting to their grid, they're going to be growing. And that's one way you guys can kind of get your money back on these electric bills, is by investing in the electric utility industry, buying some of those stocks. So those are some things you want to look out for when looking at utility stocks. Some things you may want to avoid are stocks in areas where they have a lot of wildfires. So just think West Coast, any of those stocks, companies that own those electric utility companies. You always see them on the news with the wildfires. So their business is always threatened because of that. So you may want to look at electric utility companies away from that area, going to West Coast, even going, remote islands that are part of U.S. territories. Since they can't be interconnected anywhere else to get electric power, they're pretty much self-sustained. You want to avoid those. So I am long Duke Energy. I am long Southern Company. Since we just had Tropical Storm Beryl, you guys can look into CenterPoint Energy. That's the main one in the Houston area, the main utility. Entergy is another one. They're based out of New Orleans, but they have some assets in the Houston area as well. Those are all some companies you guys can look for to invest in utility stocks. So power isn't going anywhere. I know we get pissed off at the power companies when we have these big storms and power's not up right away. But be patient with them. Lot of equipment they got to deal with. I do work in the industry. I'm not gonna name or promote the parent company of my employer, but I'm just letting you guys know. This is a way you guys can another way you guys can invest for the long term. Some appreciation, strong dividend, and, a feature of the economy that's not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, I would encourage y'all to invest. You want some of your money back on your light bills. If you average out your light bill throughout the year, it's probably about the same amount as buying one share of some of these stocks I'm naming. So I leave that math to you guys. Just wanted to drop some hints there for you. Not really hints. It's not financial advice, but just kind of give you guys a glimpse of what I'm investing in, what you guys can invest in, something to build on, and y'all can continue to build your portfolios up that way. So y'all be safe out there. Prayers and well wishes for everybody in South Texas. A lot of family from there. I'm from there originally as well, so just want everybody to be safe. Hopefully, no loss of life, minimal property damage, and everybody can recover pretty fastly from this one. That's my hope and prayer. All right, you have a good rest of y'all's day. Peace.